Hi, I'm Sherry. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a review of The Spellshop by Sarah Beth Durst. I picked this one up solely based on the cover. It was just so pretty. I really wanted to love this book. Unfortunately, it was a flop for me. Here's my little quick review. But let's get into it. So, this book is set in a different world from our own. The main character is a librarian, and when we start the book, the library is burning because of some rebels, and so she takes as many books as she can, puts them in a boat, and her assistant Kaz, who is a sentient plant, take off for her family home, which is an island in the outer parts of this kingdom, to basically hide and try to save these books. Kayla is very much a rule follower at the beginning of this book. It was one of the things I didn't like is she jumps very quickly from a rule follower to just breaking rules left and right, which seems like a big jump. Even if she's trying to survive, doesn't have to break as many rules as she does. So in this world, you are not allowed to use magic unless you're a certain person that the government has said is allowed. So she has all these spell books that she's taken that she is not supposed to be using, and she opens them up, of course, and is trying to find a way to use them to help keep herself afloat until she figures out if she can go back to her life as a librarian. She, of course, ends up back on the island in this cute little cottage that her family used to live in. She meets this whole cast of characters, which I gather are fantastical creatures. There are centaurs, there's a boy who's part goat, there are like mer horses in the ocean here. Lots of cool creatures. I actually did really like a lot of the world building and the magic. I thought that was really cool. My favorite characters were definitely the two sentient plants that we end up with, Kaz and Meep. They're just super cute. It's a cool idea. Unfortunately, it was the plot that just fell short for me. I felt like the first 2/3 of the story were kind of slow paced. I was not super eager to pick it up and read the next chapter. I never wanted to DNF it, but it wasn't exciting. It wasn't making me just dying to read it. And then I feel like the last third of the book just had too many things going on. That there were too many sort of half-formed events that were trying to be shoved in to the end of the book. And the pacing just didn't work for me. So I mean, overall, that was my feeling. I definitely would qualify this as fantasy and not romantasy. There is a little bit of love interest and romance in here, but it's really super minor. It's not a main part of the story, in my opinion. I mean, if you're just looking for some cozy fall vibes, I mean, she definitely does live in a cottage, but it didn't give me really strong fall vibe feelings just because it's not like it's a fall season. They're not eating fall baked goods. It actually gives me more like spring vibes, I think, than anything, because she's making jam. There's a lot of plant growing going on. So if you want to read about a cool magic kind of system and world and you like plants, this might be kind of fun, but I would say the cover is way cooler than the book in this case. Overall, I only gave it 2.7 stars, maybe 3 if I'm being generous. Hear your comments if you actually really enjoyed this book. I'd love to hear the reasons why in the comments. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more book reviews in the future. Happy reading!